Hello, everyone, and I hope you're all doing great between such hard times that we're all going through. I would really like to welcome you all to my channel, Psych Content. I'm again back with yet another topic that I feel is not as such talked about. So, let's just first start with stating a few examples about this particular topic. So, the first example goes: a letter comes in the mail informing an individual that he was accepted into a college. When he tells his mother, she says, "I really had a feeling that you were going to get in," even though she had expressed doubts to his father earlier that week. I hope this example was clear that there is this particular person who has just received a letter, an acceptance letter from his college, and he exclaims this to his mother, and she exclaims another fact that I already knew that you were going to get into this college, although she had expressed some a sort of doubtful statements to his father, that she was skeptical about his entry into that college. We would take another example as well. An individual notices that outside it's beginning to look a little bit grey, like the atmosphere has started to turn grey. He says to himself, "I bet that it's going to rain this afternoon." When it actually does rain, the individual tells himself that he was certain that it would rain when he saw the clouds rolling in earlier. These are some of the examples that we might have come across in our day to day lives, wherein we tend to predict certain stuff. There's one common state of mind, or maybe you can say that there is a common phrase that's visible in the above examples. People here have credited themselves for predicting a future event correctly, be it in the case of the college invite or be it the rains. I hope by now things would have been a little clear in the direction of today's topic. We are going to be talking about the tendency of people to overestimate their ability to have predicted an outcome that could not possibly have been predicted. In the sense, this particular feeling most popularly is called as the hindsight bias, is a sort of exclamation which says, "I knew it." There are times when we say that, right? I knew it that this particular thing would happen. We credit ourselves when an outcome either expected or unexpected occurs, and the belief that one actually predicted it correctly takes place. I'll try to simplify it further. Hindsight bias is a psychological phenomena that allows people to convince themselves after an event that they had accurately predicted it before it happened. This can lead people to conclude that they can accurately predict other events as well. After an event, people often believe that they knew the outcome of the event before it actually happened. So I hope the particular, defining of what a hindrance bias is clear to all of us. This is why it is often known as the "I knew it all along" phenomena, because this phrase is often used amongst us that, "Listen, I too knew it all along." So this is what it goes like. Now that we know what exactly is a hindsight bias, so let's just jump onto the reasons as to why it's even caused. Researchers suggest that there are three basic variables that interact to contribute to this particular tendency, to see things as more predictable than they really are. Hindsight bias has been found to more likely occur when the outcome of an event is negative rather than positive. This is a phenomena consistent with the general tendency for people to pay more attention to negative outcomes rather than positive ones. I bet this is relatable to all of you, because this is actually human tendency to actually focus on the negative outcomes more than the positive ones. So this is one major cause of forming a hindsight bias. This cause may be called the cognitive cause. It's got to do with the cognition of an individual. We are now speaking about the second cause, which is called the cognitive cause, because, of course, it's got to do with the cognition of an individual. People tend to distort or even misremember their earlier predictions about an event. This often happens that we misremember, or we do not remember accurately our earlier predictions. It may be easier to recall information that is consistent with their current knowledge. For example, when a movie reaches its end and we discover who the killer really was, we might look back on our memory of the film and misremember. This would also happen with all of us, that when we are going to watch a particular crime thriller or something like that, when the film is about to end, we often misremember the entire plot of the film and misremember our initial impressions of the guilty character. We might also look at all the situations and secondary characters and believe that given these variables, it was clear what was going to happen. You tend to credit yourself that you knew the name of the killer all along. You might walk away from the film thinking that you knew it all along, but the reality is that you probably didn't. There are cases where you may probably know or you may not know, but in most cases, we usually do credit ourselves, for the fact that we already knew the name of the killer when the movie started. The other reason can be seen where we can easily understand how and why an event happened. That event can seem like it was easily be forcible. Forcible means predictable, and this cause is known as the metacognitive cause. The third cause for hindsight bias can be known as the metacognitive cause, and this cause really deals with the fact that there are certain things that according to us feel very predictable, forcible. So in that case, hindsight bias also plays its role. The fourth cause can be known as the motivational cause. This cause may be taken up as a fact about most people, as the majority of us like to think that the world is a predictable place. We like to live with this fact that the world around us, the things around us, are in a predictable state. Believing an outcome was inevitable can be comforting for some people, or maybe most of us. So this becomes the fourth cause of hindsight bias. This way of thinking doesn't really cause any potential threats to us other than one issue. With this way of thinking, a person often becomes very overconfident. As you can all understand from this particular explanation that I've done above, people who indulge in hindsight biases, who tend to indulge more in hindsight biases, they become pretty overconfident about themselves. This must be pretty obvious. If we mistakenly believe that we have exceptional foresight or intuitional powers, we might become too confident and more likely to take unnecessary risks. So that's what it is. Other than this, I do not see any harm that this thought pattern can cause. If by any chance you happen to spot any other threats or perhaps any other probable causes related to the hindsight biases, feel free to share it with me in the comment sections below. I really hope that this topic seemed interesting to you and was worth your time. I'll be back with another not so talked about stuff in my next videos. Till then, see ya.